Hey, what's going on, everybody? Happy Tuesday night. Hopefully, everybody is having a good night tonight. Happy Tuesday, sissy. Happy Tuesday, sissy. Happy Tuesday. Oh my. Have to get rid of the echo. Hey, Jamer. Whoa, what a day today, guys. What a day. Hey, Lucky. MH. So, man, we had a day today. Now, let's get the bad news out there first. We didn't get any rain for Henry County. We got a couple showers, lasted about 5 minutes, and then it was gone. So trust me, I got enough heat at work on that to last me the rest of the month. So, but man, there was so much going on. It was tough to stay concentrated today at work. So, what you're seeing up here right now is actually the storm reports that we've had over that hour and a half to 2 hour time span that started this morning at about 10:15, and that was up here in Smithville, where they actually had a confirmed tornado near Smithville Lake. So there was some tree damage near Collins Road in the Camp Branch area. There was a mobile home that was flipped over. Again, another great reason to have a plan in place. Get out of a mobile home if a tornado warning is called for your area. No injuries reported, thank goodness. So this was about 10:13, and this was as the line of storms was moving across the entire Kansas City area and down into Bates County. Now, several wind reports, thunderstorm wind damage. I had a minute or two, and I checked on power outages, and at one time there was about 3,800 people that was without power up in the Kansas City, North Kansas City area. So it really brought a lot of wind. Down here a little closer to west central Missouri, Pleasant Hill had some thunderstorm wind damage. 56 mile per hour wind gusts occurred at the National Weather Service office around noon. Also had some down power lines in Pleasant Hill. Lone Jack had some thunderstorm wind damage. So there was a lot going on in that short amount of time. But for those of us a little bit further south, we were under a cap. That cap hardly ever broke over the last 48 hours. So the conditions was set. Everything was there. Is what they call a loaded gun. When you have all the ingredients there, and it's just ready for something to pop. And unfortunately, for people that was wanting the rain, and a lot of them were the farmers, it just didn't happen this far south. So I'm hoping maybe to make up for a little bit on that as we go into Thursday. And right now it's looking like, we'll get to that here in a minute, looking like we should finally get some measurable precip in here by Friday. So let's just continue to hope and pray that we get some rain for the farmers. They got a lot of money in the ground right now. So, and not only were we dealing with thunderstorm winds today, we were also dealing with non-thunderstorm winds, and there was several reports that come in. Being in emergency management, I am able to have access to the National Weather Service chat, which is fantastic. It's covered 24/7, 365 by meteorologists. There were several from about noon till 5:30 tonight of non-thunderstorm wind damage from Jackson County, Lee Summit Airport, 62 mile per hour non-thunderstorm winds, and actually had some wind damage. Johnson, Kansas, Buchanan, Missouri, 61 mile per hour. Kansas City International Airport, 57 miles per hour. In Jackson County, one of our fellow emergency managers reported 4 to 6 inch diameter trees were blown down. Anticipated, estimated winds of 60 miles per hour. So, and that was up by, I'll probably get this wrong, but Lake Tapawingo in Jackson County. That's where that damage was reported. So, and of course, here at the weather station here in Clinton, the highest recorded gust that I received today was here at the house with 49 miles per hour. And that was taken at 1:47 p.m. So there was some very strong winds. I kind of went through some of Facebook comments and some of the posts, and several people talk about their barbecue grill being blown off the porch. I had my basketball goal blown over. My front porch, I have a sunshade that is tied onto my front rail of my porch, and it blew my rail off. I think it ended up just being like a kite, having that wind shade there. So lots and lots of wind today, and a lot of damage to go along with it. Jump back over here. Take a look at the chat. Hey, Catherine. Yeah, Catherine Brock. And they were out storm chasing today, 5+ hours. They're back in the Kansas City area now, but she had some great footage. She shared a couple pictures in our group, and actually we had. Let me see if I can get that over here. We actually had Nader boys that were broadcasting all of our cams in the area today as these storms rolled through Bates County and was clipping part of west central Missouri. So I do appreciate that, because as you guys know, if it's during regular business hours, it absolutely drives me batty that I can't be behind a screen. But they kind of they jumped in there and kind of gave a bird's eye view. Here was their stream. Make sure that was looking okay here. So that was their stream that they had going on today. Isaac was actually down here with the radar and was showing where the strongest winds were from that cell in Bates County that you can see actually coming in right up here. So that was great coverage from Nader Boys today for west central Missouri. So I do appreciate them doing that. So let's take a look now for Thursday. That's when our next system is going to be coming in. We are looking at a marginal risk for some severe storms. Now, this is not going to be near the setup as what we had here over the last 24 hours. The biggest threat out of this, we may see a few storm reports with some large hail. But that's about it. But more importantly, we could get some very beneficial rains out of this on Thursday. Let's take a look at what radar could look like on Thursday. Set this into motion here. And here we are, Wednesday at 1 a.m., Wednesday at noon, Thursday 3 a.m., and here's our cold front. This is going to be the cold front that could produce some light frost in our area Saturday morning. We are supposed to get down to about 37 degrees, so we're not going to be at 32 or below. But with calm winds, we could be seeing a light frost on some elevated surfaces. So anybody with any sensitive vegetation, keep that in the back of your mind for Saturday morning. They may need to be covered, but we're not looking at a killing freeze. We're going to stay above 32, in which, if you guys remember last month, we kind of targeted this week that possibly have our last freeze, maybe below 32 degrees. Luckily, it's not enough cold air is going to penetrate down here to us, but we are going to get much colder. Saturday's high is only going to be in the low 50s, so it's going to be very chilly on Saturday. So make sure you guys dress accordingly for the weekend. So James, don't you be going out in a boat. It's going to be cold. Your wife ain't going to like it. I can tell you that right now. So here we are, Thursday, 6 a.m. And this is going to be really a 2 stages. So we're going to have some showers and thunderstorms come in Thursday morning. And then we're going to have them fire back up on Thursday afternoon. Now this is when we would get any hail, if we're going to get any. It's going to be in the afternoon storms. And then, of course, they will slide on down to the southeast. Now, the Storm Prediction Center has us again in that marginal risk, not even in a tornado risk right now, or a wind threat, but mainly for the possibility for hail. So that is coming up. Let's take a look at what the precipitation totals are looking like. Looks like Clinton 0.78, Nevada 0.51, Harrisonville 0.58, Warrensburg anywhere between an inch to an inch and a half, Pettis County an inch, Benton County 0.63. So hopefully we can get some beneficial rains coming in for Thursday to help out our farmers, because they got a lot of money in the ground right now. So just take a quick look here at chat. And again, guys, if make sure you understand that if this is going on during the day while I'm at work, we have you've got to have multiple ways to receive warnings. A very, very great source, and I did this for you guys. I mean, I don't receive a paycheck for none of this. I did it for you guys because I know how important it is. If I'm at work, we have severe weather going on. You've got to, I don't want people to cause all that anxiety, and I know several of you reached out and asked me questions during this. During the heightened activity. I try to answer some of you. For some reason, right around noon, I had, between 11 and noon, I had to go use the restroom like every 10 minutes. So that was where I could answer everybody. But hi, Janet. But just remember, I cannot get to all the questions during the day. I work a couple jobs. I work one full-time, another part-time. So I try to get in as much as I can. But what I have done is made our website to the point where you guys can get on here and find all of the information that you may need to get you by. If you have the website up, and you have Facebook group up so you can hear what others are talking, you will get all the information that you need right here. Now, on our website, if you scroll down, you will see Let's see here if we can make sure you guys can see it. So we have my West Central Missouri advisory page. This is where you're going to see all of the warnings come across. You can scroll down. And if you need more information on it, all you have to do is just click on it. So, severe thunderstorm warning for Johnson County till 2 p.m. If you want more information, you just click on that and it gives you all the information about the warning. When it starts, when it ends, and who is affected. So definitely utilize that. You also have radar. You can see what's going on radar. You can have winds and the temperatures. You can have rainfall accumulations for the next 12, 24, 3 days, 5 days. So you have tons of information there. You also have a link to my YouTube feed, my Subby Weather Talk Facebook group right up here on top. And of course, there's so much more information. If you want a link to go to the National Weather Service in Pleasant Hill, it's right there in the menu. You can go right to the National Weather Service page. So all the information here, guys, is available to you on both your phone, on desktop, on tablet. So please utilize this, and have multiple ways to be able to receive these warnings, watches, and stay up to date with the weather. If I am not live, if I am working, have a means. This is a great tool for you to use. It's right here on our website. Hey, Allison! Bennett said, hey, that's Subby. Hey, Bennett. So, if just kind of going through chat here, sometime this week we are going to have the new LRC Global Planner to our disposal. So we'll be able to look out ahead any day, anytime, next 6 months, anywhere around the world, and be able to have a great forecast for you guys. So I'm pretty excited about that. Hi, Alan. East Chicago, retired to Missouri. Yeah, that was lucky. He was telling me about that. How is Sullivan, Indiana? Well, let's see. Now, Sullivan, was that the one, Jay, that Reed Timmer intercepted today in the TIV? I know there was one in Sullivan. I think the tornado threat had gone down substantially. But here about 2 hours ago, there were several tornado warnings going on up in Iowa, Illinois, and up there in Indiana. All right, so just a little recap here, guys. So hopefully some much needed rain coming in by Friday for West Central Missouri. We are going to be seeing the potential to see some stronger storms with the possibility of hail coming in on Thursday morning. As we see right here, this is about 9 o'clock Thursday morning. And then again in the afternoon around 2 o'clock, we will have yet another line of stronger cells that likely will be the hail producers. We are a couple days out, so this could strengthen a little bit. The great news is that I will be down at the emergency office on Thursday. And of course, if anything goes on throughout the day, I will be going live from Henry County Emergency Management Office. I've got everything set up down there to go live and keep you guys up to date for Thursday. So if anybody has any more questions, And again, thank you guys for your patience today. It was kind of nerve wracking working when we had some severe weather in the area, but I do thank everybody who kind of filled in. You guys have filled in a little bit. I also noticed that too. There'd be a question pop up: is Adrian clear? Adrian picked up almost 6/10 of an inch of rain in Adrian. They had a strong cell come through there. But the viewers on Facebook, answered some of these questions for them. So that was awesome. That was awesome. So thank you guys for jumping in there and helping out when of course I am unavailable. So we're done for the rest of the night. We do have some thunderstorms, some showers that are out there. I know Kansas City out in Kansas, there was a couple little cells. All of the energy is out to the east now and up to the north, so we don't have to worry about any more severe weather here for the rest of the night in West Central Missouri. Hopefully, cross our fingers, we might get a scattered shower. I'm sure we will take any moisture we can get right now. So, helping by telling them when you had time you would update us. Oh, well, thanks, Val. That was nice of you. I'm sure that went over like a box of rocks. All right, guys. Hey, I'm going to go ahead and call it a night tonight. So I was up, oh gosh, I got a couple little snoozes in through the night last night. But, like I said, it was a loaded gun situation. We could have very easily had a couple pop off last night at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. So I tried to update a couple times. I updated about 1 and again about 3 a.m. And, just kind of keeping watch over the area. But anyway, we came out on the losing end of seeing any rain. So hopefully that will change on Thursday. Guys, have a great Tuesday night. And if nothing else, I will be updating tomorrow night on the potential to see that rain on Thursday. And, of course, I will be around Subby's Weather Talk all day on Thursday if you guys have any questions. So have a fantastic night. I'll be talking to you soon.